Which album was more liberating for me to make? Oh, that's easy. The Christmas song. Everyone's so fucking used to me being creepy and fucking, or really, oh, beautiful. And then I released that fucking shit. You should have seen the fucking talk on Blabbermouth. Oh my god. What the fuck is this shit? I'm like, you guys fucking hate me anyway. What do you give a shit, you know? I played it for my friends and they lost their shit. They were like, you're not gonna release this. And I'm like, I'm going to release this. And they're like, dude, it's awesome, but what do you think people are gonna fucking say? And I'm like, are you new? I don't give a shit what people fucking say. I give a shit about doing something good, you know? Because not only was it a great fucking song, I was able to raise nearly $20,000 for the Teenage Cancer Trust just by putting that out there. All of the proceeds from that Christmas single went to them, and I was very proud of that. And actually, we're going to try and at least match that this year. And I know there's a lot of people who bought it last year who are trying to promote it right now. We're trying to get it around the world again. But that's something that's near and dear to me, you know? Like, I've done a lot of Make-A-Wish stuff with our fans, and a lot of them are dying from things like cancer, dying from things like leukemia, dying from things like, you know, I mean, just like really brutal skin cancer. And that really got me going. So when the Teenage Cancer Trust approached us and said, we would love to release this, I was like, absolutely, whatever I can fucking do, we'll do it. So that's the song that really I was able to kind of show my other side, you know? Because everybody thinks that I just sit in my basement and think dark thoughts. I don't. I'm a fucking total geek, man. Like, I don't give a shit either way. I love making people laugh. As much as I love making them fucking go nuts, I love making them laugh. And that was just one more way for me to do that. So, there you go. You, sir. What is my favorite band? Weird Al Yankovic. Just because that's the first thing that popped into my head. I don't have a favorite band. I have favorite bands in several different genres. I mean, obviously, there are the bands that I grew up with, like Metallica, obviously. I mean, you can go with the big four with that: Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, Megadeth. Those bands and a handful of others were the soundtrack to my fucking teens, you know? But then you had a whole other side of it with Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue and all these other fucking bands that I grew up listening to. But then you had the bands that I listened to because of weird fucking babysitters that I had. Bands like the Sex Pistols, bands like The Damned, bands like, you know, I mean, like those bands. And then from that, I found Black Flag. I found Minor Threat. I found The Descendants. I found Social D. Like, I found all these fantastic bands. But it wasn't until I found Metallica and whatnot that it felt like my music, you know? Like, I'd been listening to the past up until that point. Metallica was my music. It was my generation's music. And I never looked back. I mean, they're one of the best bands ever. They're incredibly heavy. Their riffs are fucking ridiculous. The riffs in fucking Disposable Heroes alone is a clinic. You listen to that and you're like, and I'm like, Jesus, fuck, there's no way. God damn you, Hetfield! But it's not just that. It's the fact that through all that heaviness, there was that fucking melody. And you could sing every fucking song they had. It wasn't about barking it out. It was about fucking just singing from your fucking chest and getting the fuck out there, you know? that to me was kind of sorely lost for a while. And thank God it's coming back. People are starting to show that you can show fucking emotion with a good melody. People starting to show that you can fucking be pissed and still be able to hum along to it. You don't have to scream to be able to show emotion. But you can fucking hold it back and show more emotion with one beautiful fucking melody line than an album's worth of screaming. And I am a fucking testament to that. So...